beautiful day in Minneapolis. It's 68 degrees, and I'm super excited that we're going to be chatting with my friend Sheila today about one of my favorite topics in the whole wide world, the Thrive Experience. And this is, my friends, how super simple this is and why I keep talking about it every single day. I believe in this product to the bottom. Technologies, which is completely releasing vitamins into my skin all day long. And all of a sudden, amazing things happen when your body's operating the way it was intended to, as you're going to talk to my friend Sheila about how this has been amazing for her over the last. I'm just going to go ahead and bring her on. Hey, Sheila, you are here. I'm super excited. Yay. All right. All right. Hey, Cammie. Hey, Colin. There.
Sheila.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
I'm good. Getting the headphones. Sometimes it works.
Okay, I can put mine on too.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
There. That's.
There we go.
Okay, can you hear me?
Perfect.
Okay, good.
How
Awesome.
are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. How are you?
You know, I was really looking forward to seeing you on Thursday, but I cannot believe we cannot make this stuff up, that our event is canceled for the fourth time because of a blizzard.
I know it, right? It's horrible. I just, like, it's crazy. I told Paul he's jinxing the snow. He's making
But
it fall.
I'll tell you, if it snows on May 9th on the rescheduled date, we just do not, like, we're done. Like, we're not putting another.
No, I told you guys, I'm moving to Florida. I'm rescheduling in Florida if that happens. There cannot be snow
So crazy.
in May. Just can't happen.
No.
No.
Well, thanks for joining us today. We'll go ahead and get started here. We got people jumping on, super exciting. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How long have you been thriving? So everyone can get an idea of who you are.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my name is Sheila, and I actually live in Ramsey, Minnesota. We've been here we just moved a year ago, but we've been in the Elk River Ramsey area for quite a while, many years. And you know what? I started thriving back in November of 2013. Isn't that crazy? Like when you start thinking about it, it's like, oh, I just can't even believe it. So, so what, 5.5 years ago? And honestly, Michael, I started really to do a favor for a friend. And because I had headaches and she thought it would help me, and I thought, well, I will try it. I ordered a month's supply, and first thing I fell in love with was the simplicity. The 2 capsules first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, the lifestyle mix 20 to 40 minutes later, and then put on that DFT. And I worked Monday through Friday at a local elementary school as a para with EBD kids, and I did jewelry parties at night, and I didn't have to go to work till noon. So that morning, the first day, I got up, I started cleaning my house, I was doing laundry, I was folding laundry. Most people know how much I hate folding laundry.
Right.
So it was like a great day. These things were getting done in my house. And so just really feeling accomplished. Went to school, I kept up with my kids, came home, I made dinner. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but honestly, at that time, I had gone back to work in September. This was in November. By the time I was getting home from work, working with the kids, like I was so tired. We were eating fast food or convenience food. So I actually cooked. And then I continued to get stuff done. I didn't think a lot of it. I just kind of thought of it as a good day. However, I never got that much accomplished before I went to work, like ever. And my husband came home. I'm like, did you notice anything? And he didn't. So by Wednesday, I was still feeling great. In that, so that day 3, I honestly started to feel in the evening, I started to feel a faint headache coming on. And I called up Maria, my friend, and I'm like, I don't think your stuff works. And Michael, that was like when I learned about how important your body being hydrated is, because I was drinking Diet Coke. I didn't drink any water. And she's like, oh my God, girl, drink a couple glasses of water and call me back. And I never did get that headache. And so that was just really where I thought, wow, that's never happened before. It didn't matter if I drank water or not. After 10 days, seriously, like I was feeling so amazing. No head discomfort. No, I was having amazing days in productivity. So I was focused. That energy was just something I couldn't really even explain. It's just like I didn't have that afternoon lull. I have never been a morning person a day in my life until I started the Thrive experience, you
Me
know?
too.
It's a godsend for those of us who don't like to get out of bed.
Because you suffered with that every day, right? With your
Yeah,
head discomforts and
Yes, yeah. Well, very frequent. It was often, and it was a struggle. And so this helped me so much to just function and feel good and not exhausted all the time. My husband was about day 7 before, and he told me nothing until day 10. And he said, you know what? I haven't, his shoulder, or sorry, his elbow hadn't bothered him in 3 days, which was a constant battle for him. Ooh, that's a funny noise. And then, and then he, honestly, he wasn't sleeping on the couch when he got home. And he was able to fall asleep at night, which is a big one for him because he was constantly, battling going to bed. His body didn't want to shut down. And so that's when I thought, you know what? If this is doing this for us, how many people can we help? That's really, and on Michael, I told my friend that Maria, who started me, I told her I am not going to promote this product. Like, I will try this for you. I will do this, but I am not promoting. I was adamant about that because I was busy. I was working 2 jobs already. My kids were 10 and 13 at the time, so busiest sports schedules I think we ever had. It was divide and conquer most nights. And I thought there's no time for it. But once I experienced it for myself, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of background. At the time, we had made a lot of changes to our finances. I had a business before that put us in a lot of debt because once the economy crashed, so did my business. And I was determined to pay that off. I just really didn't know how. So any extra money we had was going towards that debt. We had sold our 2 vehicles and had got 2 less expensive vehicles, so we didn't have any car payments. We had cut back on my daughter's dance and their activities. We were trying to pull as much of our free cash in to pay off debt. Christmas was coming up, so it was November 10th of 2013. Christmas was coming up, and I thought Maria had told me about these great bonuses that I could earn, and I thought, I'm going to pay for Christmas with these bonuses. Like, that's where those were my intentions. That was my why. I'm going to pay for Christmas. And here we are 5.5 years later. I guess the joke was on me. Not really, but you know what I mean.
and that's awesome too. I mean, because there are so many people where $660 is a ton of money for them, and especially awesome right now that we get to double that this week.
I know.
Holy smokes. Lots and lots of people are working on that right now. I'm super excited for them because, I bet for you, $660 was a lot of money.
It was. And I think that really, even now, it's like, what do you do with 660? That's a chunk of change that if you just did nothing, you would have nothing. But if you work, share something you love in the nooks and crannies of your day, you can have this to help your family. And that's really, we needed it,
Yeah.
and I wasn't like cutting back on Christmas. That would have been the hardest thing for me, and I didn't have to, because I did work it and continued to work it, because oh my gosh, people were loving it left and right. So I was like, this is awesome. Some people weren't willing to experience it. Some people still aren't willing to experience it, and that's okay. But I have found that once they do, they love the product. And
Yes.
that's what's really fun, is because you get to hear about the changes. I've been on so many calls today, just hearing the life changes that have happened for people. And when you feel better, when you're not exhausted, when you can sleep at night, when you're dropping some weight and you're healthier, and you're focused, life is pretty grand. The only
Yes.
regret I have, Michael, is that I didn't have this product when I had babies.
Oh my God. I
Because
was
like,
about to when I was in college, like
that too.
love.
Yes,
I was exhausted
absolutely.
all the time in college.
Oh, I know. Lots of naps.
All-nighters. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us, what is your favorite benefit that you love, that you're like, I can't live without this?
Well, gosh, that's hard to say a favorite, but
I know.
obviously getting rid of any kind of head discomfort I've had throughout my life has been a game changer for me, just because I feel better, I'm happier, my family gets to see me happy. It's very rare that I get a headache anymore. I'm not saying never, because it does happen, but not like it was debilitating, and it's not like I was before,
Right.
So I just get to live a healthy life that way. So that means the most to me, but I'm telling you, that energy, you can't, there's really no replacement for clean energy. When you're
Right.
fueling your body with all that good nutrition, that how amazing you are really intended to feel. And I don't care to ever go a day without it. Why would I? And what was super important to me, Michael, when I started, is to be able to get it for free. I was feeling so good. People were noticing a change in me. Why wouldn't I share what I was doing? It's like a good restaurant, or a good pair of shoes, or a good deal. I'm always willing to tell people where there's a good deal, good restaurant, or good pair of shoes. So why wouldn't I do the same for a product that really was having, and still has 5.5 years later, has us feeling amazing and living the best life,
Oh, yes. This is why we're so happy all the time.
I know.
Honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and I always love to give my viewers a little bit of value, and because I have so many different people on live videos, so I hate to put you on the spot about this, but you are a rock star in this business. So what are, if people out there contemplating that jumping in, or thinking they can't do this business, what would you tell them? What would be the top 3 things that you would tell them to just, like, because we know what happens when you start. You're a great example, right? You just wanted to thrive for free. You wanted to pay for Christmas, and now look at where you're at 5.5 years later.
I think it's about focusing on other people and helping other people feel better, because that's really where, once you're on the product and you're experiencing it and you're like, I feel amazing, you want to help other people. And when you put the focus of things in life, period, on others, success comes. When I started, I just wanted other people to feel as good as I did. Yeah, I wanted to earn those bonuses too. I'm not saying that I didn't, but I knew that it came with a positive price, right? It came with, that person isn't just spending money or supporting me because they weren't supporting, me financially. But when they got on the product and were feeling better, then they could, refer to get their product free. They could have the benefits of thriving for free and feeling amazing every single day. And I got the reward of hearing how great they felt, right? So it became, when you take the focus off, yes, we have goals, and we all should have goals in life, whether you're in a business for yourself or you're at your job, whatever it might be, you have goals. And so, yes, some of these things were helping hit goals, but at the same time, here we are 5.5 years later, Michael. I haven't stopped. I still am bringing in new people because I want them to feel better.
Right.
There are customers of mine that are turning to promoters. Why? Because they want to earn bonuses. They want to have, cash. People are going to buy Thrive. They're like, why not from me? And I'm like, exactly, because it's pretty incredible. And it's easy if you let it be easy. I'm not saying it's not work, but it's not rocket science at all. We're just sharing a product that we love. People are having amazing results. They're sharing a product we love, and then it snowballs,
Right.
That's what's exciting about it. But it's really about putting the focus on other people, helping others. And when you help others, good things come your way. It's karma regardless of whether it's in a business or in life. You just be a good person, share what you love, do what you love, and good things come your way. And honestly, Michael, I know a lot of people have a fear factor of sharing the product. Like, well, what if they don't have enough money? Or what if they don't, what if they think I'm just being pushy? Well, here's the thing. Like, I know before Thrive, we ate at McDonald's all the time. I mean, we didn't have money. I told you we were making budget cuts, but we still ate out. We were on the go all the time. And rather than make planning ahead and making meals, we were eating out, right? My
Mm-hmm.
husband would grab a pop and a muffin every day on his way to work. It wasn't uncommon for me to stop at Caribou or Starbucks. These are all things. When I actually looked at the big scheme of thing, buying soda, we didn't drink energy drinks, but soda was a big expense in our house. Like, we actually saved money by starting the Thrive experience, right? Initially, there was that initial investment of your monthly cost. However, I referred to people that first month. So my product's been free for 5.5, my personal product has been free for 5.5 years because I've
Mm-hmm.
always had at least two people ordering. And that part was when you're not spending those $5 a day, right? $5 a day on McDonald's. McDonald's costs you more than $5 a day
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Arby's, Subway, I mean, just junk. We were just not eating healthy. Not saying that everything's junk at those places, but you know,
Right.
we
Process.
definitely could cut that expense out. And, it was worth it. It was worth the investment in ourselves. And that's really what it's all about. And having that confidence that you have something that's going to change somebody's life, why would you not share it? If they don't
Absolutely.
thrive with you, it's going to be thriving with someone else. Because I'm telling you, it's crazy how many people are thriving, but it's crazy how many people aren't. Go to
Right.
the grocery store. How many DFTs do you see? Rarely do I even see one. And when I do, I'm chasing them down because I want to talk to them because I know
Exactly.
they're happy.
I have a
It's
new
rare.
friend.
I have a new friend. So it's when you take the focus once again off yourself and you share it with people, your business will grow and your people around you are happier. It's fun to do this with people that you love because they're happier people, they're healthier people, and they're get to share in this whole experience with you. So that's why people share it with you,
Yes. Oh my gosh.
right?
That is like hashtag truth. I love getting those messages. It's amazing. I
Yes.
just got one yesterday from one of my friends who just started. He's on day 3. And he's like, oh my God, Michael. Like, I can't even, like, how did I live without this? I'm like, this is only day 3.
Yeah,
Wait till
right.
day 10.
Wait till day 60. You're going to be
Yeah.
in hog heaven.
Yeah. So, any
Yeah.
last parting words? I know I want to let everybody get back to their Monday evening.
Yeah, you know what? I think people need to experience it for themselves and give it the 90 days or the 60 days. Give it the 8-week experience. Why? Because you know what? I mean, you don't want to miss out on what's about to come, right?
Right.
I was day 1. My husband was day 7. His cousin was day 33. I talked to a gal who it took her 3 weeks before she noticed. And it was like all of a sudden, we put a lot of junk in happen overnight. So taking advantage of when it, oh, do I got you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. So honestly, it's giving yourself that chance to live the best life for you and your family, and everybody watching is worth it. They're all worth it. You gotta experience it for yourself. I mean, truly, I can't explain what it's gonna do for someone else because their, issues or non-issues can be different than mine.
Mm-hmm.
If they want, maybe they want better workout recovery. Maybe they sleep terribly. Some of those things that weren't necessarily an issue for me, but it's going to help them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why everybody has their own story, and none of them are bad. None of them are not good enough. It has changed the lives of many, and everybody's story is worth it. So.
Yes, and if you don't believe us, we have a Facebook fan page. Funny story, I was looking at this the other day, Sheila. When I started, there were 250,000 people on the fan page that had liked it. Now it is 1.2 million.
There were
In that year.
7,000 on when I started.
Oh, God.
I know,
Stories,
crazy.
every single day there's 7 or 8 new stories out there, and honestly I always go in and read one at least once a day, and at least 1 or 2 a day, because I just love to kind of hear everybody else's quote. If you're wondering, if you're out there, check out the Facebook fan page if you don't believe us. It's facebook.com/level brands, and I challenge you to read 10 of those stories, and you'll find one in there that will relate to you. Then you'll find one that relates to your mom, your sister, your best friend. So, but I'm going to go ahead and close this up. Thank you so much, Sheila.
Thank
For
you,
jumping
Michael,
on
for
here.
having me.
Yes, and I will see you in a couple weeks in Fort Worth. I will
Yes,
find
absolutely.
you. I need to hug you. But for those of you that joined us, thanks. Please give me a hashtag replay if you're watching the replay, or where you're coming in from if you're live. Thank you for joining us. But reach out to whoever sent you to this video if you want to learn more information about what we're talking about. Again, as Sheila just said, you just need to experience it, and we're here to kind of help you do that. And honestly, I promise you, give us 10 mornings on an empty stomach, and you will want to buy this product for the rest of your life. So awesome sauce.
Absolutely. Thank you, Michael.
All right, have a great night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.